You eating this morning, Carl?
Yeah, more.
Hayes?
No, I had breakfast at home, Dorothy.
Oh.
I got it at 4:03.
Took a while to get dressed.
The place fills up with customers before it's light. At first it's the restless farmers killing time before the dawn, or tired railroad men getting off the night shift. They've been coming to Dorothy Weaver's restaurant for years, and they consider her place home, and Dorothy, family.
No complaint. She's real good. She puts up with us. She's one of us, that's it. Isn't that right?
She must be, because she puts up with us.
That's right. She does. It's a good home place to come to. That's what it all boils down to.
Weaver's restaurant has been open for business in the little town of Villa Grove, Illinois, since 1951. Dorothy Weaver has always been the boss, cooking, cleaning, dealing with salesmen, keeping the books. She's given jobs to almost 4 generations of local folks, and her workers care for her as a friend. Alberta Southard's been a waitress at Weaver's for a long time, and she's grateful to Mrs. Weaver for giving her a chance when no one else would.
I don't feel like I could ever got work anywhere else, because I raised 11 kids, and after you raise children, you don't feel like you know too much but babies, when I come in here. Of course, when I started out, I washed dishes in the kitchen, and that was easy. Then they put me out here on the floor.
Kathy Edmison is another waitress who feels like family.
I know there's going to come a day when it's going to close because of Dorothy's age and the economy, and I'd hate to see that, because my mother worked here, I worked here, I've got kids almost old enough to work here if they wanted to, and she's raised a lot of kids. A lot of kids come in and they go right to the kitchen door to see Dorothy, and it's just a feeling that you don't get anywhere else.
Weaver's restaurant's been known to stay open round the clock when there's a need due to some emergency or another. She's boss to some, grandma to others, friend to all. But what she's known for, more than anything else, is her indescribably delicious, homemade, hot from the oven, made one at a time, mouth-watering, flaky, perfect pies.
What different kinds of pies do you make?
Oh, banana, coconut, chocolate, pineapple, cream, lemon. I make a Reese pie that I invented. And chocolate chip oatmeal, pumpkin, custard, everything. Mincemeat, gooseberry, cherry, apple, apricot, peach. The innumerable.
Dorothy Weaver's practical and down to earth. She may mince pies, but she doesn't mince words.
Why don't you tell me about your routine, how you start the morning?
Well, you saw. Come in and go to work.
6 days a week, she opens a restaurant at 5 a.m. and is in the kitchen making pies by 6. She stays till 1:30 in the afternoon, goes home to rest a little, and is back by 5 in the evening for the dinner rush, closing up about 9 o'clock. She says it comes natural to her. She was always cooking at home anyway, before she got in the restaurant business. Making pies is something she takes in stride.
This takes practice. Tomorrow you can bake them like that. You watch me do it. I use lard in pie crust. I don't use vegetable shortening at all. And of course I think that makes the best pie crust. like some people paint, some people sketch. They have to work at it for perfection. You need your pie crust chilled, so keep your rolling pin chilled, and it rolls easier.
So what do you think is the biggest secret to making a good pie?
Rolling the pie crust.
Crust?
I think so. I use mostly fresh or frozen fruit, and always make my own pie filling. I never use canned. So there's probably easier ways to do it, you know. All through the years, if I've gone commercial, you lose that personal touch.
On a busy day, Mrs. Weaver will make up to 35 pies. The record is 50 on one memorable Thanksgiving. 50 pies rolled by hand, the filling prepared by hand, spiced as only she knows how. She says it's not that hard, but no one else seems to be able to make them as good. The favorites are coconut cream, apple, and cherry. People come from miles around for that special touch.
I had a lot of people from Champaign-Urbana. The other night I had some people from Madison, Wisconsin, said they came down just to eat pie. Well, I knew they didn't, but then, you know, this is on their way. And the next night there were some people from Iowa said that they, but, you know, people spread out, and first thing you know, they go this way and tell about your pies. That's the best advertising you can have. Of course, I think anybody should be able to do it. I don't think it's any.
Dorothy Weaver's been at it a long time, and she works harder than most people like to think about. But she loves her restaurant, her customers, and her little town. And she won't stop for anything.
My daughter and my son want me out of it, and I tell them this is my identity, this is my family, and it's my social life and my business life. I don't have any other. There isn't time or room.